Antalya is Turkey's largest tourism center. It is one of the leading tourism centers not only in Turkey but also in the world. It is not possible to describe Antalya in words, but it is necessary to live it, see it, and visit it personally. In our Antalya travel guide video, we have carefully selected the best places to visit and see in Antalya Center, natural beauties, historical monuments, ancient cities, beaches, museums and caves, and compiled them for you. I tried to explain the ranking to you in order so that you do not get tired while visiting. It is great for you. There will be a travel plan, so you can support us by subscribing to our channel for such content. Our first route is Antalya Ataturk House and Museum. Antalya Ataturk House has been open to visitors as a museum since 1986. Visit photos of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, who came to Antalya 3 times and expressed that he admired the beauty of the city each time, are exhibited on the lower floor of the mansion. Additionally, documentaries about both Ataturk and Antalya are broadcast in the museum. Then we go down to Karaaalioğlu Park towards the beach, and on the right side of the park is Karaaalioğlu Park West Observation Terrace. I can say that it is one of the most photographed places in Antalya. It is one of the suitable spots for a panoramic view of West Antalya. I recommend those who have time to come here in the evening and spend the day here. We go to the Hıdırlık Tower, which is right in the park. Hıdırlık Tower, which attracts a lot of attention with its square bottom part and cylindrical shape at the top, was built on the Antalya city walls in the 2nd century. We continue along the coast, and after a 3-minute walk, we come across the Antalya Ethnography Museum. As a result of the arrangement of 2 mansions from the Ottoman period and turning them into a museum, Antalya Ethnography Museum took its current form. In the museum, which is arranged in the order of lower and upper mansions, many works from the past to the present, and that have a significant impact on the culture of Antalya are exhibited. After leaving the museum, turn to the upper right. We come to Kesik Minare Street by walking for 4 minutes. Kesik Minare Mosque, located in Kaleiçi, the heart of Antalya, is known as a Roman temple in origin. The mosque, which took its name from the half-image of the cone on the top of its minaret, burned in 1986, is today known as Said Korkut Mosque, and although it is called by this name, the people of Antalya still continues to use the name Kesik Minaret Mosque. When we go straight up from the mosque, we see the Suna İnan Kaleiçi Museum. Items reflecting the culture of Antalya are exhibited in Suna İnan Kaleiçi Museum. The museum is open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and is closed on Wednesdays. When we leave the museum, we come to Hadrian's Castle Gate, which you can reach in 2 minutes. Hadrian's Gate, located on Ataturk Street, on the walls surrounding the ancient port, was built in AD on the occasion of the arrival of the Roman Emperor Hadrian to Antalya. It was built in 130. The emperor entered the city through this magnificent gate, and the monumental structure, which has managed to be preserved until today, is one of the most valuable historical works that has become one of the symbols of the city. In addition, Hadrian's Gate, which is the most preferred route to enter Kaleiçi, is popularly known as the Three Gates. We leave this historical place and go to Antalya Clock Tower, another historical building. Antalya Clock Tower was built on the outer walls. The clock tower was built with a smaller square plan on a thick pentagonal bastion, and when it was first built, it had a dome shaped like an onion head at the top. If you are tired and hungry, I recommend you to try the doner kebab at the Antalya Doner Market around the clock tower. You can also watch our Antalya food and restaurants video on our channel. When you go down from the clock tower, Antalya Kaleiçi will welcome you. Antalya Kaleiçi district is an important tourism point containing ancient ruins. These ruins are the walls surrounding the region and a part of the harbor breakwater in the inner harbor. The walls surrounding the region from the inside and outside are common works from the Hellenistic, Roman, Byzantine, Seljuk and Ottoman periods. There are approximately 3,000 houses within the walls in the region. Today, the houses in this region, which is an important entertainment center, are used as boutique hotels, restaurants, bars, cafeterias, hostels, shopping places and souvenir shops. While walking around the castle, you will come across the Imaret Madrasa. Imaret Madrasa, located in the Kaleiçi region, which has an important place in Antalya's cultural heritage, was built in the 13th century. Located right opposite the Yivliminare Mosque, which is the symbol of the city, this structure carries the traces of the past to visitors and reflects the rich cultural heritage of Antalya. The Yivliminare Mosque next to it is a wonderful work that integrates with the historical structure of Antalya. Yivliminare, one of the first Islamic temples of Antalya, is a Seljuk work built in the 13th century, and I recommend it to be visited. Antalya Mevlevihane Museum, one of the structures located around the Yivliminare Mosque in Kaleiçi, was built as a complex structure. It contains the Mevlevi Lodge, Turkish Bath, Zinkirkiran Mehmet Bey and Niggerhan Tomb, and is a must-see spot for anyone who wants to make a journey on mystical and religious culture. When we go down from the museum, we come across Karatay Madrasa, one of the largest cultural areas of Antalya. It was built by the Seljuks, who left their traces here with various works. The madrasa was built by the Seljuk Sultan Alaeddin Kikabad I in 1250. This place bears the characteristics of Seljuk architecture and is full of decorations reflecting the aesthetic understanding of the period. The madrasa, which has a magnificent courtyard, is an educational institution where students are taught Islamic sciences. It was used as a center. With a 4-minute walk down from the madrasa, we come to the Antalya Marine Biology Museum. The Mediterranean is among the largest seas in terms of marine life. The museum operates in a modern and impressive building, and all of the marine creatures on display are living in the seas where Turkey borders. Here, there are 500 fish in total, including 9 species of sharks, 150 species of small fish and sea creatures are exhibited to curious visitors. Right next to the museum, if you have children, we go to a wonderful Antalya Toy Museum. Antalya Toy Museum is a place that can be visited with pleasure, no matter how big or small. The museum, which will surprise children and take adults to the past, is one of the must-see places in Antalya Center and has the title of being the 3rd toy museum in Turkey. If you want to leave the museum and get some fresh air, you can go down to the beach and stop by Antalya Kaleiçi Marina. This unique place, which is also seen as a gateway to the blue waters of the Mediterranean, is equipped with modern marina facilities and offers many services to visitors. Since there are facilities such as restaurants, cafes and shops within the marina, it is also used as a rest stop for visitors during their excursions in Kaleiçi. If you want to watch Kaleiçi and Antalya from above after resting, your address will be Kaleiçi Panoramic Elevator. Kaleiçi Panoramic Elevator is a place that can be preferred by those who want to see their surroundings from a wider perspective while visiting the historical area. Thanks to this elevator, you will be able to see the historical buildings in Kaleiçi in full detail and make a short map of the area. If you have finished a day and it is evening, on the second day, we go to Antalya Archaeology Museum, which you can reach by car in 6 minutes from Kaleiçi Panoramic Elevator or by walking in 25 minutes. You will be very impressed when I visit the Antalya Archaeology Museum. There are many ancient sculptures in very good condition inside the museum. It is also possible for students studying art to make pencil drawings. If you have a museum card, you can visit the entire museum without paying any additional fee. We leave the museum and go to the famous Antalya Konyaalti beach. It is one of Turkey's blue flag beaches for those who want to cool off in summer. It is used as a beach during the day and as a picnic and cooling area at night. It has a beach covered with small pebbles and a sea that deepens immediately after 2 to 3 meters. There are paid and free areas at Konyaalti Beach. There are a sufficient number of showers, cabins and sinks. If you want to visit, there is a huge Sahil Antalya Life and Shopping Center within the beach. In this park, you can find almost everything about entertainment, vacation, shopping and eating and drinking. As you walk along the beach, you will see Ataturk Culture Park. The park has activity opportunities such as relaxation, sports, entertainment, food and beverage for people of all ages. Beautiful Mediterranean views and lush green areas accompany you as you progress through different walking routes. When you walk up through the park, you reach the Glass Pyramid Fair and Congress Center in approximately 15 minutes. Konyaalti is a place where you can go and relax with or without children. It has ponds, ducks, reeds, wooden bridges and lots of greenery, but it gets a little busy on the weekends, especially if there is an event inside the Glass Pyramid, but it is a very calm and beautiful place on weekdays. If you want to have fun with your children when you cross the road, Akturk Park is just for you. There are very nice playgrounds that are very entertaining, for those who love adrenaline and those who want to have fun without fear. It is a park that has been built with age and height restrictions in place, and correctly determined. It is used by taking a card and loading credit at the entrance. If you just want a tour, entrance is free. When you go down to the lower part of the park, Antalya Aquarium welcomes you. There are 40 thematic aquariums in the entertainment center, which attracts attention with its modern architecture. However, the world's largest tunnel aquarium, with its length of 131 meters and width of 3 meters, is definitely worth seeing. Moreover, the wildness in the rainforests, life in caves and deserts are reflected in a very realistic atmosphere. While you continue your trip, various sound effects are used, such as the sounds of rain, rolling stones, and animal sounds in the forest. The building, which consists of many complexes, offers various activity opportunities as well as the aquarium, snow world and ice museum, wild park, tropical reptiles, face-to-face wax museum. When you walk along the beach, you can visit the upside-down house action park. Inverted house action park manages to surprise visitors with its extraordinary images. Since the interior decoration of the house is renewed on average every 6 months, most people visit it again at different times. You can take lots of photos in the house, which is becoming increasingly popular with its unique marginal architecture. There is also a game inside for children. Field has been added. If it is evening when we go out, our last stop should be Tünektepe Cable Car. Tünektepe Cable Car facilities, which has been in service since 1993 and offers a panoramic view of Antalya to many people, is located at the top of Tünektepe Mountain, which gave its name to this place. You can watch the panoramic view of the city and its surroundings from the cable car, which has one of the most beautiful views of Antalya. As you go up with the cable car, you can enjoy the city, sea, islands and harbor with a magnificent view. If we finish the second day, we go to Dokumapark on the third day. Antalya Thread and Weaving Factory, which opened in 1950, serves as a museum today. There are also plenty of green areas, sports fields and cafes on the 238,000 square meter land. After leaving the museum, we drive 20 minutes towards Kesik to Antalya Zoo. The zoo, with a total living area of 400 hectares, is the largest of its kind opened in Turkey. There are also suitable environments for picnics in the recreation areas around the zoo. Among the natural habitats of Antalya Zoo, there are a wide variety of animals that you may not even know about. Is available. After visiting the zoo, we go to a place right next to it where your children will have the most fun. Its name is Park Funtastic. The park offers activities suitable for all ages and entertainment tastes. Park Funtastic has a wide variety of action-packed activity opportunities such as paintball, ATV, mountain sled, go-kart, rope course, zip line, bucket park, zorbing, horse manege, as well as Asian and European cuisine. More than 100 types of food are waiting for you. Yes, friends, we tried to tell you about the places to visit in Antalya city center, one by one. If there are places that we missed that you would like to add, you can write them in the comments section. Also, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. We wish everyone a good time.